Ready and start live.
We
You know.
are
Oh
here.
fuck.
Welcome to the stream,
Oh,
boys. As I always say, we win most of the time, but we might lose today. So if you're not ready mentally, please quit trading. If not, go in the gym, become mentally strong, or accept the fact that we might lose, okay? But most of the time we do win. You can see the results for Discord there. So far, no trades taken on the live stream for this year, but it's only been a week. So that's why. And yeah,
Hello everyone.
hello, hello.
bear with us.
Whoever's in the chat, let us know what you're trading, what pairs you're looking at. I'm about to analyze GJ and the rest, EUR, USD, gold, and yeah, let's see.
Let's see it.
Did you? Oh yeah, you let Discord know, didn't you? GJ, Yo Bear
Yeah.
Plays, how you doing? That's a first for you in the chat.
Yo, bear play. How you doing, bro? GJ. Yeah.
GJ. Yeah, so we were looking for
GJ had a
sells
massive
here,
rap.
but we like for the whole week
Yeah.
essentially. But we wanted to tap
Yeah.
into this area first. GJ, the sneaky devil,
The finesser.
the finesser, caught you lot of trading view. Nice. So my plugging
Nice.
worked, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Did the clickbait work?
Clickbait work.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
overall, like I said, we're in this bearish leg. We were expecting a deeper retracement before we looked for, actual longer term sells. But we were willing to sell here at these areas as long as orders were grabbed, as the retracement was slow, complex. We knew orders were building up below all these levels here. So now obviously it didn't give us those levels, and we've just taken it overnight, over Thursday, end of Wednesday, smashed down. So now, momentum wise, it would be tricky to buy against this momentum, but my only reasoning to potentially look for buys is, like I said before, the deeper retracement. I think a deeper push up into 162, 163, 164, so on and so forth could be possible. How you doing, Fernando? What are you saying? A deeper push from this area could make sense if this is just a retracement to grab more liquidity, then push up. So to visualize it for everyone, this is the 30-minute time frame, by the way. Just a deeper push up, grabbing liquidity. We've done the liquidity grab to reach the premium areas here, fill in these clean candles to the left. We know when there's clean candles to the left, it doesn't just mean clean candles to the left, as some YouTubers would say. It means there's no orders in the market against whoever's buying. There's no orders waiting. No stop losses are going to be, not no, but very few stop losses are going to be waiting here. Very few limits are going to be waiting in the middle of this area. Most people like to trade at highs and lows. Even the most newest of traders, they know the simple logic of, okay, buy at resistance, sell at support. So when we reach into these clean areas, there's no orders against the trend, if that makes sense. That's why when we do reach into it, you tend to see the whole area will get filled. So the logic is right now, I won't be surprised if price keeps shooting down, but I'm willing to take buys from this area. And the exact area I should mark out is also another thing actually I forgot to mention just now. I believe we're inside a weekly order block too. Don't know if everyone here knows what an order block is. Smart money, essentially just a footprint that big money has entered, the banks, institutions, and we obviously want to trade with them. Yeah, I believe there was a daily order block sitting.
Smart money is very common now, to be fair.
Yeah, I would expect most people. Yeah, I agree, waiting for smaller time frame confirmation. Okay, nice. So you're looking for buys too, right? Yeah, so if you look at this, we tapped into this daily order block here, slowly retraced into it, got a quick reaction upwards, and then we left another one behind. So I can actually drag this now. Didn't technically break structure, this one, so I wouldn't class it as valid, but I'm sure on the lower time frame it does make sense. Yeah, so volume and everything should be good. Let me know if I'm too quiet, guys, or Mark's too quiet, everyone else in the call. Should be right. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's okay.
we have this 4-hour order block we've tapped into. So it's a decent area to sell from on that basis, and everything else I just said. Now you just need that lower time frame confirmation like Yo Bear Plays said, me personally, I like to wait for 30-minute order blocks, then wait for a rejection inside there, then trade to the minor structure and let the trade run. That's how I trade right now. So we've just missed it, which is a good sign. When price slows down before an order block, it's almost a sign that they're trying to get that final bit of liquidity. They're trying to trigger in the final few, you know, sellers, buyers, so on and so forth. So now once we tap in, we'll be tapping out those early buyers and triggering in early sellers. Then once we do get a reaction, that could be nice. So we might actually get a trade today. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, so once this
Be
low
real
gets
traders
taken,
for once, eh?
yeah, nah, not scamming anymore. Jesus. All right, let's put an alert here. I'll be on the chart, but just in case, you know. Yeah, and obviously we've got this minor structure. Johnny, I'll analyze EU after this. GJ is the one right now. But yeah, so going into this, we have obviously got this minor structure here. Yeah, so if I do end up taking a trade here, no. Essentially what I'm figuring out is, by the way guys, once I do buy, what's the safest place to manage the trade? At what point do I put my trade to break even and say, okay, I've secured my trade. Now if price comes back down, I'm at this point, if price reverses against me, would I have been wrong anyway? Is my trade, you know, worthy of being closed at that point? So for example, if I'm buying down here, my anticipation is that we're going to break structure. That's why I'm buying. I'm expecting price to break structure. But once we reach into the higher end of the leg, at that point I want to be at break even. I still don't want to be risking anything, because if price does continue from here and starts to push down heavily, chances are it's going to take that low, and my idea of price breaking the upper structure is wrong. So your stop loss should always be not based on money. You should put it at the level where your trade idea is now wrong. That's how me and Mark do it. It's how all profitable traders, I would say, if not most, manage their trade. So yeah, essentially waiting for this low to get taken on GJ before looking for buys, and then EUR USD. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is from yesterday. So there was no zone to trade from for me, so no shorts taken. You can see I put no clean zone. So we're gonna have to do a fresh analysis. Still the same story overall, to be fair. Overall uptrend, expecting a collapse soon, but it's just about picking the right time. Definitely, if you focus on the amount of money, you'll become emotionally attached. Oh yeah, facts. As the more you start thinking about it in terms of what's the best logical place for my stop loss, for my target, the better. That's why the whole fixed risk to reward thing, it can be good if you notice that every single one of your trades goes to a certain level. Let's say, regardless of structure, your trade always goes to a 1-to-1, 1-to-2. Then yeah, set your target there. If you literally notice 90% of the time, 8% of the time, regardless of structure, you get 1-to-2. But I would say you become better when you start targeting based on actual structure, the actual market. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, because Mark, you set
As
your
Mark Castro
targets
said over there,
first.
the more you chase money, the more it runs away.
Yeah, that's a smart guy right there. I
Yeah,
think the way
smart
you set
guy.
your targets that's the first thing you do, right?
I set my target first, yeah.
Yeah, before anything else, Mark sets his target. That's the funny
Yeah.
thing. So, let's see.
Complete opposite of everyone.
Yeah.
I look for a target first, and then I look for the trade. And then I look at the stop loss where it's most, where it makes sense the most. Obviously, when my idea is invalid, then I'll put my stop loss there. That's how I trade. I'll show you guys exactly how I trade later, but after a deal, obviously.
Yeah. Are you on your phone or your iPad?
On my iPad.
Okay, I thought so.
What is my quality? But like, what? I saw
No,
something.
no. I was wondering if you're gonna share your screen on your phone.
I will. Let you know.
Okay, yeah. EUR maybe isn't too bad after all. Let's see what we've tapped into on the left. It's a techie one, isn't it? In a nutshell, we are in bullish structure. We've been pushing up for a while, so the minimum requirement for me right now would be structure breaks on the lower time frames, then look for the retracement in hopes, not hopes, but expecting that we're going to get that overall retracement. So the first structure I would look at to trade to is the structure from yesterday. This will be the safest one for me. Fernando, man, we were looking all week. It just didn't give us the right entry. Did you manage to catch it or? So yeah, right now we're in this bullish structure
Yeah,
like here.
yeah.
So the logic will be
Major
of
swing
short in here.
points.
Targeting this 50% region at the minimum. So now on the lower time frames, we just want to look for a break of structure and order block left behind, which is interesting. It is interesting. We do have an order block sitting above here, 30-minute. Right below is liquidity. I mean, you guys are going to love it when I introduce the trend zone. The one and only.
Interesting, because I'm pretty sure your win rate is higher with a trend zone, and I see one.
It was crazy. I mean, yeah, that's the thing though. You're so subjective as well. That's the whole reason I stopped doing trend lines ages ago.
It is way too
Because
subjective.
like one person does this, he's like, "Oh, look at that! That was a fake out. Came back in, rejected." And then the next will do this.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold up. I think that's the whole point though.
No,
If you choose the most obvious ones, then that might be how it runs.
I didn't trade last night. I got home too tired from work and passed out early. Yeah, I mean, that happens,
Check
man.
price this morning. I was like, "Damn, why did I fall asleep?"
Yeah.
Damn,
I mean, to be
Fernando.
fair, if it did the opposite, like, you'd be like, oh, lucky I fell asleep, innit?
Yeah, that's the funny thing.
So, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
The trader's biggest issue. The trade. You never know what to think.
Facts.
But yeah, so let's see. So overall, in this bullish leg, we've left an order block behind at 1.08600 ish. It's just structure's weird here. That's what's annoying me. I guess you can say leading up to it, we had this. Technically a break of structure. Did we tap into break even here? Sorry, 50%. No, we didn't. So yeah, relatively you can say EUR USD right now, if you're looking very short term, because the higher time frames look a little techie. We're in this bullish leg here from yesterday 3 p.m. We've retraced right now, left behind an order block at the highs. That's a good sign that the order block is right at the high itself, and we know whoever's getting in at the high probably does have the large money, right? And vice versa. So, and we left liquidity behind, as I just said. So once we tap back into this, I know I'm drawing lines on the chart, guys, but yeah, once we tap back into it, that could be a good short too. So shorts on EUR USD, to sum all that up, shorts on EUR USD at 1.0 above 1.08600 essentially, and GJ looking for longs. Should be good.
Cool. Those two then.
Looking for rejection. Don't want to be too specific, but what is it? Basically 600. There we go. So that's EUR USD. Shorts on EU, GBP JPY, longs on GJ.
Nice. Pretty good.
Let me put this. It's 15 minutes to London Open, isn't it?
That's quick.
Indeed.
Yeah, it goes so much faster now because we start at 7:30. Alright, that's that. Do I even want to look at gold today?
No. Same as you, EU.
I said in the stocks chat, we're open to learn. We don't trade stocks, but we're open to learn. He said, don't try this at home. Nice. Got some followers
Great
though,
stuff.
just from plugging the chat. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess. I wonder why. I just plugged the chat. But
Don't try this at home, LMAO. He's got a point.
I
Maybe
guess
stocks trading isn't.
I guess we'd say the same about Forex though, innit? So
Yeah, EU rejection probably gonna go up to where?
yeah, gold. Oh, gold. Why'd you have to be so?
Gold is messy right now.
Gold is messy. Look at this massive candle, similar to that EU move, but just more volatile because that's gold for you. But gold, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from gold today. I don't like the movement. It's pushed up.
Just looks at one time. Yeah,
Literally,
God.
right, I looked at the chart like, nah.
No,
I
I'm good,
should
mate.
check
I'm
there's
good.
anywhere to
I don't
hit
want to.
from. It's just annoying.
You
We're in
know,
this bullish leg.
I want to save my account.
In a nutshell, we're still inside this bullish leg here. We never retraced. Of course, you can say we had this lower time frame. This lower time frame bullish leg, just like EU. Of course, we know they do tend to move similar. Sorry, that's drawn on
They
wrong.
do. Recently, they've been a bit further apart, but yeah.
GJ 5 minute looking up. Oh, 5 minute, yeah. You a scalper, you're better place. I dare you to go on the 1 minute. Seems like gold.
I bet
was
you
this.
does. You don't need to dare him. I bet you does
Yeah, he
it.
probably does go on the 1 minute too. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. I got PTSD from the 1 minute. I don't go on it anymore.
Scalper, that's where the money is at. Too bad. I'm a swing trader.
Yeah.
That's too bad, man.
If you go back like 2 months, we were taking trades every day. But it sort of shifted a little. What was it? Yeah, so on gold, shorts don't make sense. We had this bullish leg, massive push towards the upside. I believe this was CPI, wasn't it? Half
It was
one
Yes.
Thursday. Yeah, so CPI had this massive rally towards the upside. Clear momentum. Now we push downwards into the discount. And now, obviously, we've left liquidity at the highs. So what I'm expecting on gold is that we're going to take these highs. Then short from there. I don't trade gold yet. I'm still back testing it personally. I'm still back testing gold. But so generally, I'll give my general idea on gold. I believe we're going to take these highs, grab all the orders, take out this early sellers, trigger in early buyers. But yeah, I don't trade gold. Potentially, I guess the trade could be once it gets to this area, we'll look at it. We left behind a bullish order block, but again, I don't trade gold. So I'll let Mark give his analysis.
Get your GJ out first, bro. You got the
Yeah,
other.
yeah, I got it. But that's gonna take. I'm gonna wait for a 15-minute candle close anyway, so you got time.
Oh, okay.
We
Oh,
are about to take
so
the
London
low.
Open.
Let's see. So once GJ does take this low, guys, I want to see a strong bullish candle, or a candle with a very large wick rejecting the zone, and then I'll look to buy, and it looks something like this. Stop loss will be below the low, and like I said before, making sure I'm at break even by 50%. At the 1-to-1, I'll take some of the position off the table just to secure some profit, and then I'll make sure I'm at break even by this level here.
Yeah.
That's the plan. On to
Okay.
Mark Castro.
As for me, so I'm out of the market already, so I'm not gonna trade today. It'll be too stressy for me. I'm not gonna be in a working environment. So if you guys want, instead of me sharing my analysis, because all my pairs doesn't really have a trade really, just give me a pair or something. I'll choose 2 pairs and I'll analyze that for you guys, and then we'll just call that. because yeah, all my pairs. So I trade GBP AUD, Euro USD, Gold, um, GJ and Bitcoin mostly. But all of them don't really have a setup for me at the moment since I'm a swing trader. So if you guys have any other pairs that you guys want me to look at, then be my guest. I'll look at that and I'll show you guys my my intro week perspective on it. Yeah, bear in mind it's not going to be a day trade. It's not going to be a day trade perspective. It's going to be like my long term view on the pair. So
Mm.
yeah, as of right now though, I've got nothing to share.
Mark's traveling at the moment, so it's gold. Yeah,
Traveling
he wants
gold.
gold.
Yep.
I'll
No, no,
try
no, no.
gold, but there isn't much to look
My
at.
short term analysis wasn't enough, man. It's like,
Okay, I'll do gold anyways. Okay,
uh,
that's fine. I'll do gold
to be fair, I
anyways.
get why people want the longer term thing.
Yeah,
I didn't
I'll
really go
see
in
why
depth on
though.
the longer term, but that's just how I trade, guys. So Mark's the longer term.
All right, so let me just explain first of all. Okay, so we had GJs over here. I don't normally trade trend lines. That was just a joke on the group, and it actually did work out, which is quite annoying. So my anticipation was I was expecting price to reach that 161,300 level over here to grab these two equal highs and then start collapse. My target was overall first was 157, the second was 155,300. We are en route to 155,300 though, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do a retracement first to the upside before going that weekly grid. So currently I'm talking that is my weekly grid. By that I mean it's the magnet of the current price because you can see how many times it rejected this zone and how many times it was magnetized to, okay? After breaking down and breaking major structures over here, we started to magnetize down to this zone and potentially filling in this wick over here. Once this level is broken, though, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up going down lower, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so for gold, all right, let me just delete everything. Okay, so first of all, I was actually looking at longs for gold. However, I just got out of the train and then I couldn't enter me longs. I was expecting price to grab these liquidities on the left over here, grab the 4 hour low, but not break it. And as soon as that happened, I was anticipating for longs. My target is 1904. But however, obviously, since I missed that already, I'm not going to enter gold now. But that still remains. 1904 is still my target. But if on the weekly time frame we tap into it and reject it, um, there is a decent chance, especially if we finish below 1900 as well. So if we tap 1904, finish below 1900, there is a good chance we start to reverse back into the next weekly grid, which is at 1870. So we're going to see something like this. But I'll show you guys exactly what I'm going to be looking for before entering my shorts. I'm not just going to tell you guys where I think it's going to be headed. That won't be fair for anyone watching. Okay, so this is exactly what I'll be looking for. Let me just delete um, all my drawings. Okay, so yeah, let's remark everything. So on the weekly time frame, guys, you can see that we did break this massive zone to the upside over here. By the way, this is the strongest weekly candle we've had in quite some time. Well, actually, that's not true. We have this weekly candle. So this is the strongest like start to year I've seen in quite a long time. You see two weekly candles with no wick. So lower wick over here. And three very strong bullish candles. I wasn't surprised why price broke out of 1800. I wasn't surprised when that happened, but yeah. Okay, and the next thing we need to look for is obviously the next weekly grid, which is around 1902 to 1900. It doesn't have to be exact, really depends how accurate you want to be with your trading. Also, I'll be a little bit slower with my analysis, mostly because I'm on my iPad, not on my PC or laptop. Okay, so we have this zone right here, the weekly grid. So we have this level as well at 1900, almost psychological level. Sorry, not close to 1900 psychological level, and we have this 1902 level psychological level as well, which we have marked out over there. So as I said, if price reaches that 1902 level and rejects it, we could anticipate price to retest that 1870 level. Okay, so firstly on the daily time frame,
Read the
look
chat,
at our
bro.
daily structure for now. Huh?
Read the chat. Fernando, what is
Happened?
this? Is this your morning routine, Fernando?
Can't read the chat. I only have one
He
screen, bro.
said, "You sound sleepy, man. Smoke some crack with a Red Bull." Jesus, crack with a Red Bull.
It was a long night. I had to get all my work done.
Man's been coding.
But yeah. So yeah, we have obviously this 1790 level over here, which is the daily. Let's start with the daily leg. Believe it or not, all of this is one daily leg for me. So it's gonna be really tough to look for shorts because all of this is one daily leg. What I'm gonna wait for is obviously a break of the daily structure before properly looking for shorts long term. But it doesn't obviously mean I'm not gonna look for like lower term shorts. Like let's say a break of 4 hour structure and the 4 hour starts to go and turn bearish, then I may start to look for like like bearish sentiment happening in the market, like which gives me early signs rather than waiting for all of this to be broken. Because if you think about it, I have to wait for all of this to be broken before I can even take shorts. No, that's not happening because I wouldn't be able to take any positions for the next 10 years. So yeah. Okay, now let's mark out the next daily high as well. Right now I'm gonna just mark that this is daily high. It will probably be broken, so just obviously change your chart accordingly. Okay, next thing is the VWAP and the volume profile. So I say many times the VWAP right now, because of how impulsive gold has been, it's not very useful for me. It's always just gonna reject the second upper deviation. It's not very useful to me at the moment. It's just too impulsive. The VWAP can't catch up, basically. The next thing we do have is the volume profile on the right, which we do have a decent cluster on the right. You can see over here that we did reject. You can see over here in the cluster how we consolidated around this level, right? So this, you can see how much price stalled. Obviously, there was a chance that we could potentially reverse, but it didn't happen. I'm pretty sure it was because of CPI as well, and it didn't end up. It wasn't enough for price to reverse from that level, anyways. So yeah, as of right now, there's nothing much going on in the 12-hour time frame besides this one mini confluence over here of the volume cluster. Okay, this is what I mean, by the way, by there's not much trading on gold happening because there is barely any long-term ideas for me. Okay, so the next thing we have is the 4 hour structure. So let's just mark that down from this level. So this is the 4 hour structure to this high right here, and I'll tell you guys exactly why this is the structure. So first of all, obviously we have we are currently in bullish structure, so we have this high and this high right here, and then we did end up breaking this high temporarily at this high with this one, and it created a low over here, and then obviously we broke this high again, create this high. Okay, so now if we end up breaking, just. Haven't traded on my iPad in a while. It's or analyze. It's a little bit slow. Bear with. Okay, so even if we, to be fair, even if we do end up breaking, if we end up breaking this zone right here, this 4 hour high, our new structure will be from this low over here. And why is that the case? Because we have at least two consecutive candles in the opposite direction during that move. So 1, 2, look, see the bearish candles over there. We're breaking that high, so now this is our new structure low. And then so now, instead of this being our 4 hour structure, this one right here, it could end up being like this and from this high. At that point, what we can wait for is a breakdown of that bearish structure and start to look for shorts, at least, at least in the short term at the very least. However, I will say, if that happens, I will make your risk management a little bit more aggressive. Put your stop loss at break even a little bit quicker, secure profits a little bit quicker, because as you guys saw how bullish the daily the daily structure has been. Like major levels of the daily, we have obviously this level right here at 1886.36. So be careful of that level. And obviously this level as well at 1876.909. Be careful of that level. So yeah, just those ones. The next thing I'm gonna put is actually the VWAP over here. Pretty sure the VWAP is going to give us around the same levels anyways. Over there. So yeah, and just be careful. We might end up retesting this VWAP and start to reverse back to the upside because we are still overall bullish on the higher time frame. The moment we could potentially, if we get like 2 bearish candles over here, right? So if we do this, if we get 2 bearish candles one after another, and then we break that bearish candle, obviously our new structure will become like this. So this is now a new structure. So once we start to break down, then we'll start looking for shorts and actually be more confident with our shorts. But as of right now, as I said, not much on gold, and that's why I am out of the market currently. So yeah, that's it for now.
Yeah, on GJ,
Does smoking crack make you? Oh yeah, it doesn't. I was like, does it make you alive?
Is that what you said?
I haven't had coffee at all or anything today, and it was a late night. Okay, Leave me
By the way, guys, I'll
alone. And I don't
say if
sleep
I'm
well. I don't sleep
entering on
well on other
GJ.
beds.
I haven't entered on GJ. I wait for the break of the candle high. I don't just enter on the close.
London is open.
London open indeed. Alright, that is a
Take
rejection wick
your...
on the 15 minute. 30 minute, what's it looking like? I will say, guys, I will be open, by the way. I'm taking the FTMO challenge next week, and this week is paper trading. This week, or until I take the FTMO challenge, either this week or next week. This isn't a... I'm not entering this on anything. Should be clear about that.
With
Full
a Red Bull.
transparency, you know, I don't want to pretend I'm, you know, taking it like... Alright. Yeah, Fernando, you're gonna be watching my every move, yeah? You gotta do what Elite Man does to James in the chat. Yeah, so enter on the break of this candle high here. 914. Oh. It feels so weird when you haven't done it for ages. Yeah, so no entry yet. Enter on the break or like 1 minute, 1 pip break. Stop loss 1 pip below the low. And then the way I'm going to be managing this trade is we do have this minor structure here. This is what's not bugging me, but trying to make
So
sure.
are EU and cable going down?
Have we been entered yet on this? What was that?
EU and cable going down so far.
Oh, is it? Are they both going down? Let's see what London
EU
open
and
is. EU or USD? Nah. Remember that
Yes.
meme? Remember that meme? As soon as you start losing, boom. So what's Bitcoin doing?
Yeah. Of course, man.
Of course.
People
But
still
yeah,
do it.
the way I would manage this trade is once we break this high and get entered, move to break even. Once we reach here, boom, let it run. Like I said before, as soon as you tap into the 50%, the higher end of the bearish leg, there's a lot lower chance of being entered in. Sorry, there's a higher chance of price pushing down, taking out your low. So yeah.
How come your risk to reward looks different to mine? 1 second.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just looks different from mine.
What do you mean risk reward?
Your risk to reward tool. Yeah, you got that like the black line in the middle.
Yeah, you can just change it. Yeah.
Oh right, and you put the thickness higher. Oh, special
Yeah,
guy.
That's it.
Always making your chart look different, eh?
You got it.
It's all about branding, I
Marcus,
So,
guess.
it is all about branding. So your bear plays, are you entering on the 1 minute? 1 to 4 all the way. Nice.
1 to 4. Damn. Everyone, jeez.
5
High
minutes.
RRR all the way. To be honest, my RR just varies all the time. I don't really set a target. On average, I do get a 1 to... On average, according to my backtest, it's 1 to 2.8.
Yeah.
Which I think is decent. It's also currently 75% win rate, so that's a decent what's it called, profit factor. Obviously, that's back testing though. Live markets is very much different to back testing. It always has been for me. So we'll see what actually is. Yeah,
I would target
in
1 to
FTMO as
4s and all
well.
that. I'm sure, like, I used to actually, but it had a low win rate for me. So now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I'm going to slowly level up to having a high risk reward and high win rate at the same time. So I would prefer that. I'm not going to ask what your win rate is, but personally, I only want to start targeting 1 to 3, 1 to 4 when I know I can consistently get it. I know you can make money either way with a low win rate or whatever, but for me, I don't want to be losing most of my trades. It just doesn't make sense. Like, if you're doing this, going to do this for a living, that's how I see it. But yeah, in that case, if it's actually 60-70%
is great
amazing.
for 1 to 4.
That's amazing. Not even
Yeah,
just
your
great.
profit factor
That's
is really
crazy. Especially if you're on 5 minute, that means you're getting quite a lot of trades. That's actually crazy. But yeah. Have you started your FTMO? Or are you waiting?
He's in.
He's in it. Yeah, he says in an FTMO. I only trade in London though.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
saw
he
it in,
started. He started.
and yeah,
Nice.
nice man.
Good luck, man.
Stay
Good
tuned on
luck.
the stream then, because we got quite a few people doing
Yeah.
it, or even
If
join
it's
the.
your first time
Yeah.
trade, if your first time passing a challenge or attempting a challenge,
Mm.
um, I will say my big advice is I never risk normal with an FTMO. So if it's an FTMO challenge, I always risk 2% rather than 1%. Um, only because can you do an analysis here? So yeah, I trade 2% risk because
Mm.
I'm not there to make, some a little bit of money. I'm there to pass a challenge in as quickly as possible. Um, to be fair, I've never failed quite yet, so it's fine. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
But that's
Nah,
my
your
tip.
win rate's been pretty
Just
good with
change your
FTMO.
mindset when it comes to challenge to your actual account.
Yeah. I had one, but I'm not done with the challenge. Do you mean you're still in it?
Yeah,
Or,
you're still on it.
or you had a trade and you're not done with the challenge?
Euro USD, if it can come down.
Still not
To be
entered
honest, with
on
Blue Pass, yeah.
TJ. Still waiting for this gap.
I'll just give you a simple yes or no. Uh,
I should have been more clear about how I entered because people were confused when I was saying. They thought
yeah.
they were asking if I entered. The
Euro
current
dollar.
the current way I trade,
Sorry.
guys, is I wait for a break of the candle high, but not exactly. I wait for the spread to activate it. So as in, I'll give an extra little room for spread, then I'll get entered in. So right now, still waiting.
Euro dollar
Yeah.
could easily go to 1.09, 100. But obviously could potentially retrace first. Potential retracement areas.
It's a 1.09100. You
So
said.
volatile. It's hard to say, really.
Yeah. So expecting a push up.
I still think a push up is likely, to be
Mm.
honest, to at least 1.009 as a psychological level before even thinking about dropping. I think it'll just be a bit weird to just drop at
Yeah.
a random point in price. I mean a major turning point, not just a quick retracement. Um,
Yeah.
I think overall it could still reach 1.009 before starting to collapse back down.
Overall, yeah. That's I guess that's my logic too, because I'm expecting a short from
I
here
Yeah.
into the lower end of this bullish leg here. Then from there, yeah, I guess that could line up with yours.
Although with a massive impulse like this, it does tend to retrace a little bit. So like, if you're in shorts right now and that's why you're asking if it will ever come down, there is a chance, but I won't be so hopeful.
Mm. You should never be hopeful. You should be depressed. Nah, gotta be neutral.
Yeah, for sure. No worries,
But
man.
yeah, about 14 people watching. What's everyone else trading? Did we get any of the stock traders in the chat? Is anyone watching?
I think they got bro.
The ones who told me to stay at home. No, no, they weren't insulting me. He just said, this guy here. I said we're open to learn about stocks. He said, don't try this at home.
Um, I am looking at S&P right now, to be honest. I think S&P will drop after a big push like that. I think it
Is it?
will probably drop. Yeah. No specifics though, because I don't trade S&P and I don't want to give you know knowledge without basis or analysis without any basis or without any back test. Got to be careful.
Yeah.
We're starting to get too many eyes on us.
Yeah.
Valley Paul's gonna call us a scammer if we do
Yeah, exactly.
it. Pow.
It does feel weird. It's quite a big jump. It
Yeah,
suddenly
yeah.
went from 5 people watching to 14, 15.
Yeah, gotta invest in oil long term, man. Yeah, for sure. Oil is definitely one of them, but
Mm.
wouldn't oil be like gone soon because of electric cars and stuff? Be a bit more useless? Or is that petrol? Am I trip? I think I'm being dumb. I mean, I'm tracking oil right now and I got it wrong. I'm waiting for it to go to 80 and then I'll decide whether it goes up or down. Right now, so I anticipated to get rejected at 76.29. It had a small rejection and then quickly rallied back up at 74. Now I'm waiting for it to go to 80, and then I'll look for it, a rejection or something or some sort around 80 and start to fall back down again. But long term, yeah, to be honest, oil probably shoot up long term. Get your jerry cans now, boys. Fill up your petrol.
Walking Dead style. The apocalypse is here.
Yes. Yes. Just got to make sure you store it correctly, or else, well, you're gonna lose a bit more than oil.
Yeah. Trust.
I'll be leaving in 5 minutes. I have to get ready. There's so much to do. Apologies. Everything will be back to normal on Monday, though.
Yeah. So are you leaving from there today or tomorrow? You staying another day?
I'm staying another day and then going back to Wu-Town.
Town, the one and only. You're gonna get back to Worcester, be like, what's this shit place, man? Coming back from Mayfair, you'll be like, what's going on here?
There's no buildings.
Yeah.
There's no
Not a
there's no
single
skyscraper.
skyscraper. What's going on?
I need to find out how far Canary Wharf is, to be honest, before I even like properly look at places and what the London, because I'll have to take an underground because I'm not driving every single day.
Yeah. Do you want to let the people know why you're actually in London? Because I don't.
Nah, I'll be fine. They can keep
What?
wondering.
Can't. Keep wondering
They
why.
can keep guessing, man.
Why is
If
this
you guys
guy-
want an update,
Why
join
is this
the
guy still
Discord
in his
group.
bed in London? Why did I join this live stream?
If you guys want to keep updated, join the Discord. I put updates. So there
Yeah.
you go. There's the plug. One
There's
plug
the
for the
plug.
day,
It's,
boys. I'm done.
It's a free group, guys. It's link below. Just a little trading mastermind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Mark, next week you're gonna start our blog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one-on-ones.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm gonna be starting one-on-ones on Monday as well. So you elite man, be ready. You better get your journal ready and everything and your back test ready.
No.
You better have enough data points for me to actually roast you about it. If not, well, useless. With
You're
your one-on-one,
useless.
I'm not there to help you. I'm there to roast you, by the way.
I know that.
Just saying.
You are
Everyone
used
else
to-
though, I'm willing to help. Yeah, nah, I'm not. I'm gonna roast
Wow.
him.
Wasn't he the first one you offered? I swear. Oh.
Yeah, the first one I offered to roast, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, EURUSD also tapping into the area. Are we gonna get 2 trades today? Is this real life?
Oh my goodness.
Is this
The
real
trade,
life?
like the day I'm not in.
They just decided to put all the
Proper.
pressure on today. The markets were like, you know what? They're getting
Yeah,
the viewers.
man.
Let's test them. Let's see what they're about.
Let's test the psychology.
Yeah, let's see. To be fair, I guess if you can be calm during live streams, imagine how calm you'll be without. It's like that's probably why Roger Banks, I was saying the other day, does so well off the stream.
By the way, yeah.
Because he's there.
By
like,
the
oh,
way,
well,
thank you everyone
we'll
who
do it on
subscribed.
stream,
We are
so,
now
you
at
know.
202 subs, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually 202.
Thank you for everyone. Appreciate you all.
Now would be the best time for the
Sometimes.
soundboard, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah, if it was
I
there.
need to remember to load it up. But yeah. So I wonder why the subscriber thing worked yesterday and not today.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We're now fake streamers. We don't have the pop-up for
Is it-
everyone who's subscribed.
Is it to do with your laptop or what? Like
Nah, it
on
can't
or
be.
something like that. Surely it's something.
Nah,
you
it's
can-
in a server. It's not my laptop. It's an actual server thing that they do, surely.
Mm.
$1. Look at pound yen, let's see. You haven't entered yet, have you?
No. I guess, like I said, guys, I'm doing FTMO next week. I'm paper trading right now. If you want to be really technical, you could say I entered. But yeah, I never broke past my entry, so I'm just trying to. Or would I have
Safe
entered?
face.
I don't know what. I don't want to whether to take the L here or not. Or
We can take the we'll get another
'cause if
W.
you look at the
in a bit
chart,
anyway.
it reached it, but then it didn't go above. So
Yeah.
either way, guys, like I said,
You know what?
I don't mind taking the L. Obviously, it's the first trade of
Yeah,
the year. I'm not
you
scared.
entered. It's unanimous, bro. You entered.
Yeah, your bear plays. Should I just take your word for it? You know, I entered.
Yeah, no,
But
you
yeah, like
entered,
I was saying,
bro.
if you want to be really
So now,
specific, my entry method is enter one pip above the high, and it did break past it, so
and nice. Yeah,
could be an L. Yeah, let's see. The question is, your bear plays.
life's different
Did
when you
you
don't put
enter?
capital behind.
Yeah, trust.
Life's capital when you don't have capital behind it, man.
Yeah, was that life's capital when you?
No, sorry, it's life is different when you don't have capital behind it.
Yeah, very different. I can easily
Trading
just say it.
life.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I am gonna head off now. I'm gonna get off. See you in a bit. Enjoy the
What
rest of your
good
trading
timing
session.
to
Yeah.
leave. But yeah,
Enjoy the rest of your day,
prioritize
guys. I hope
sound.
you all win, and I hope you guys all pass your FTMOs. I'll see you guys on
Yeah,
Monday. I'll see you guys in the Discord as well. See you in a bit. Bye.
sound. See you in a bit.
Bye, Mark.
But yeah, 5 minute. I guess here, if you might have a break of structure on the 1 minute for your entry, your bear plays. If you're doing it.
So, Adele, you are in, or?
Yeah, I would be in, yeah. So my entry method right now is I wait for the break of the candle high after the rejection candle, and then wait a little extra just for spreads. So 1 pip on GJ, and then I get entered in. Then once it reaches the 50%, trail stop to break even, let the rest run. Let's see what this candle does. It's just started. I don't like the momentum on this previous candle. I know you said you don't think it'll hit my stop your bear plays, but personally I think there's quite a lot of momentum in this 15-minute candle. Could be quite ruthless. Let's see what this 15-minute candle does. On the whole, for anyone who didn't know, the analysis again was that on the higher time frames, we're expecting a deeper push into this bearish leg above 162, above 163. So considering we had a slow retracement into this order block here, and we're getting a rejection on the lower time frames, where there's a high probability that we do get a nice push up from here. So that's the analysis. Estimated guess, yeah. That's it. Yeah, so once we tapped in, we did get a rejection. Entered at the break of the high. So if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm leaning more towards the L. That's my educated guess. But let's see. Yeah, let's see. On the other hand,
Well,
EU on
Adele, I
USD.
hope you're gonna lose this year virginity. Trade virginity.
So what was that? Trade virginity.
Yeah,
Yeah, that,
this year.
I guess we have just lost our trade virginity. To be fair. That's true. That is trade virginity. Where did you come up with that?
Yeah, well,
How have you just
this
come
year
up with that?
you haven't traded yet.
Yeah, it's crazy. It felt weird. Anyone still watching?
Yeah.
We watched. We started streaming this week, Monday. This is the first trade I've taken. So I bet people were joining. Like yesterday, there were so many people watching. They were like, "How have you still not taken any trades?" Yeah.
Well, it's impossible to take trade if can't take.
Yeah, it's
If
like
it isn't good enter.
that's the thing, because my strategy, I've sort of refined it to only take the much higher quality trades. Might be a bad example today, of course, bad one to start on, but I like to take higher quality trades now. So per pair, I'm trading less, and I guess you're not allowed to put emojis in the chat. Amma Abdul just got just got a warning, but yeah, I'm taking higher quality trades now. So per pair, I'm taking less trades per month. It actually works out to around 3 or 4 trades per pair, maybe even less. Hence, I'm still backtesting gold. I might be adding on EU or JPY on top of my main pairs, GJ and EU. I'm adding more pairs on, so that by the end of the month, and by the time I do the FTMO challenge, I'm guaranteed to have enough trades to sort of allow my edge to play out. That's it. But let's see, this 30-minute candle's flipping bullish. It's looking nice so far, but we got 10 minutes left. Let's see.
Yep.
Are you looking at anything, Elite Man?
Watching the EU and the cable.
Are you looking for shorts?
Yep. Well, I mean,
Are you in already? Oh, nice.
yep.
Let's see on here. We're getting a nice reaction here. So once this candle closes bearish, could be a nice sell here. Quick grab of liquidity. Yeah.
Well, I have in EU the resist area 1.08543 around there.
Sorry, hang on a second. Was it 1 point what? Sorry?
1.0854.
1.0854.
Yeah.
So was that where you entered?
Yeah, sell.
Nice. Got a pretty good entry so far. I swear you
Yes,
target like
indeed.
5 pips, so surely you've won by now.
No, I'm still in.
You're still in? Mad. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
You're holding longer nowadays, huh?
Well, I try to.
To be fair, I guess. From what I remember, you started trading James's strategy, right? Or the smart money. That was such good timing. James, you have very good timing.
Yes. Well, I use bot.
That was such good timing, James. I literally just mentioned your name. What's going on there? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just left behind a fair value gap, and now we're trading into it. I guess that's your entry, or is this your normal strategy?
It was normal.
Normal, yeah. I get it. We traded into the order block. Nice rejection. So yeah, it could be good. I'll check on GJ in a
James,
second.
I know you wanna join us. Don't you say?
Yeah, James, brother, join the call. We need some interesting topics to talk about for the next hour.
Yes.
We're in buys on GJ. Stop loss never got tapped, as far as I'm aware. Yes, still in. And yeah, so just holding on. Power is out. Oh, is it one of them ones? That's ruthless, man.
Shit. Sorry to hear, James.
That's why he's so motivated for trading. He wants to buy a generator, you know.
Indeed.
Saying that, do you not have a generator, James, or something like that? Or are they really expensive? Alright, there's still 14 people watching. What's everyone trading? If you want, you can send a chart. The link doesn't work on the chat, but if you go on the Discord, it's free. It's in the description. Don't make anything from it. If you click there, you can send your chart in there. That should be good. Then I'll look at your trades. Lol, looking to invest in solar this year. Yeah, I guess that would work well. That would work well in South Africa.
Well, James gonna live in the apartment. Where are you gonna put this solar then?
That's true.
I think he buys apartment for himself.
But maybe where he's
Or
moving, there's no power cuts. Don't know. How much do solar panels even cost anyway?
I think 10,000.
10,000? Well, for one?
Yeah, I think. Maybe it was 6,000, depends again.
Oh, it's buying an apartment now as well. Nice, man. Slowly grabbing more and more. Is that the plan? Because I know you said you're gonna. I know you said you're planning to move to London too. So it could be crazy.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Soon he gonna have every continent somehow home.
Come on, that's what we all gotta do, you know. House here, there, and
Yeah.
everywhere. Should be good.
Yes.
If you, it's in the description. Your bad place. I can actually. I'll send a chart through. Yeah, so this is in the description. I don't know if it's gonna let me send a link on the chat. But if you literally just scroll down, go in the description. It says private community or private group. Should say. I'll try find an invite link here and I'll send it. Quite good. We've got loads of different interesting traders here, different styles. The guy talking in the chat right now, James, ruthless. He's very good at trading. And we've got loads of different styles. We've got short-term traders, scalpers, longer-term swing traders, and everyone's just talking about, their trades. We've also got. Let me grab the invite link for you, actually, if no one can find it. There we go. I'm putting it in the chat. Yeah, completely free, and we're planning to add loads of stuff this year, and obviously every year from here. This is literally just the beginning of it, and we're gonna add so many cool things, cool resources, amazing incentives. So what we've said is anyone who does join before March, for your whole life you're gonna have it free, because we will start charging soon. So anyone who joins before March, for your whole life you're gonna have it free. So should be good. That's not me trying to be a cool salesman, but yeah, chat. Yeah, so just send it in there and I'll load it up. How is my GJ trade doing? Is it gonna help my sales pitch or is it gonna alter it? No. Yeah, GJ retracing now. Not looking like a good 30-minute close, is it? It's looking strong towards the downside. We probably are going to take this low here. But analysis was
Probably,
there.
it's going down.
Yeah, we had all the incentives too long this pair. So, whatever happens, happens. You got to be calm as a trader. Exciting stuff coming. You guys have been grinding. Yeah, James, I'm sure Mark has told you about everything we're planning. It's going to be amazing, man. Inshallah, the year will end. Not even end, it will just go smoothly and everything will go well. The good thing about the streams is, yeah, you're forced to turn up every day. So if either one of us is tired, you're still going to get up and jump on the call anyway. You can't suddenly be like, I had a hangover yesterday, or a hangover from yesterday. It's like, no matter what, you sort of have to turn up. And it's really good, because even though everyone's disciplined, so on and so forth, there's always obviously going to be those days where you feel like shit. But having someone, it feels like a schedule already. Yeah, is that a dab or a yawn, James? I don't know what you're trying to do there, but it feels like a schedule. Yeah, it's perfect, because me and Mark, even before the live streams, we've had these calls going on, like, and when I say that, I don't mean like for a month. I mean, more than a year, if not, yeah, more than a year. We were doing daily morning calls anyway, just to talk about trading. And it's really good for two reasons. Number one, discipline. It makes you turn up to the charts every single time, every single day at the same time. But also competition. Like, for example, when Mark sees me doing better one day, he might be motivated to work better on his trading. When I see him doing better, which he has been doing quite recently for a long time, to be honest, it motivates me to keep back testing, getting better. So if you got any friends who trade, or you can introduce any friends who trade, to like say to them, yo, let's jump on a call every morning. We're going to turn up to the charts. Maybe it's the live stream for you. It could just be the live stream. That is partially why we made it. Say to a friend, maybe he trades, maybe he doesn't. Every day, let's turn up. We're going to trade, let's say, just say an hour. If you're not busy, you probably have work or school or something. Say to him, every 1 hour in the morning or 1 hour in the evening, let's jump on a call, talk about trading. And that is going to be so powerful. And especially if you put in like a punishment for not turning up. Because there might be a day where one of you doesn't turn up and the other one's like, oh, fair enough. But if you introduce a punishment, for example, me and Mark have said, if one of us doesn't turn up to the live stream without actually saying it beforehand, like a day before, a week before, for like a whole minute, or like, no, not even a minute, like 3-4 minutes, we have to just stand here in a squat position if one of us misses the live stream and we turn up late. So that hasn't happened yet. So, it's a good little method. But there's all these little tips and hacks you can do to make sure you stay disciplined. Don't fully relying on your own discipline is one thing, but if you're not that mentally strong yet. Oh, sorry, did you send it in the chat? Is that you, Cherry Star, yeah? What's this? Sounds like a skipper
Yep,
name.
he was sent.
What's that? Cherry Star. uh, joking. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you can get your friends to keep you accountable. It's a massive way of speeding up your growth. I guess because you're a
Oh,
mod, you're allowed to post charts, Elite Man. Must be in it. Alright, this is your bear plays chart. Okay, cool. So you've got. Can I change time frames in here? Yeah, I can. So you got the EMA. Is your strategy purely EMA and 5 minute your bear plays? Is that how it's running? Oh, sorry, there it goes. Took a while to load. So we actually ended up getting a nice 15-minute close, to be fair. This 30-minute, not so nice, more like a doji. Yeah, this chart is crazy. Being around like-minded people goes a long way. Yeah, trust. We are still in GJ, bro. I'll send my main through in a bit. Yes, calm. Don't worry, my backtesting charts are messy too. I've just made a different template, your bear plays. If you make a new template, it gets rid of all of this. But yeah, okay, so you had a nice short here, down to here. 1 to 2.67. Now, okay, so what are these zones? Are these zones just key levels or is it order blocks? I can see this obviously isn't an order block. We got
yeah,
some
possibly.
larger
Yep.
zones. Okay, I see. So your strategy is sort of wait for a break of resistance and for a cross of the EMA or rejection of the EMA. Looks pretty good. And you got trend lines too. Yeah. Interesting. You combined quite a few things. Jeez. Is that you, yeah? 1 to 16R. Jump on the court, bro. You can take over. I'm gonna step off. I haven't drawn a trend line in 3 years. I was the same, James, but in my back testing, I'm telling you, there's this thing I've discovered. It's called a trend zone. It looks like this. Normally, whenever price enters into an order block, it actually works out quite well. There'll be like some sort of zone here, right? A trend line, and it'll bounce off it for the entry. He can. Me and Mark will step down. My guy's getting 1 to 16R. Were you in your ftmo at that time or not? I bet it was before and you was pissed off. But yeah, your charts look nice, man. Obviously messy, like you said. I agree with that part. But if whatever works for you works, you know. The first priority is your trading. Then chart hygiene, but both work hand in hand. Like you said, this is your back testing, though. So it's allowed to be messy. Ah, fair enough. Soon you will. You can replace trend lines with accumulation distribution. See, James, I did learn those schematics in the group I used to be in. Accumulation distribution, but what do you mean by levels? Do you just mean higher time frame order blocks, or? I remember the schematics for accumulation distribution where essentially it's just so you have structure and price will grab liquidity just to push up further in the middle of a trend. It's essentially that's a re-accumulation. I'll be on Discord chat. Okay, calm. Is it just like roughly? Is it higher time frame order blocks, points of interest? I've never heard of accumulation levels, so yeah, I'll be interested to hear that. But yeah, the chart looks good. Your bear plays. I'm guessing you're not entered yet. You're still waiting. Psh, the only real trading is buying when the candle is green. You buy when candle is. Oh yeah, your original strategy, Mark. Trust. Back when he was making real money, the big money. OG, it was OG. No analysis, just like, do I feel like price is going up? Yeah, let's enter. We have got some cool artwork here from Marcus. Got some crowns. Just saw an airplane, I think. Don't know what's going on with
Yeah.
this shot. Got a little middle finger here. I don't know if Marcus is watching the stream, but check this out. What's he doing? See ya, bears. Got that. Now we got. I don't know if I'm allowed to speak about this on stream, but we got some cool events. Jesus, can you see this, guys? What's going? This is what goes on in the Discord chat. Wow. How much you guys pay? The Nick Me bot's free, isn't it, James? I'm pretty sure you coded it for free because you know how to do it, right? Mark, come on, bro. You use your brain, bro. What do you think this is? I'm not even gonna. That's not even funny. Astaghfirullah. I'm not gonna go on that. Also in the Discord, still waiting on GJ, guys. That's why I'm on Discord, by the way. I'm not just waffling. EURUSD, nothing nice for me. I'm still no rejection candles, so still waiting on this. We also have this in the Discord, again for free. For anyone who doesn't have their own journal and they want to start journaling, we've made a sort of template for you. Can I stream? Okay, we go. So we made this template for anyone who wants to start journaling but you don't, and by the way, I would recommend you do log your trades in some sort of way. If you actually want structure to your trading and you want to, at some point, if you want to become profitable, you are going to have to start journaling your trades, at least logging it. Journaling is the next step where you actually talk about your emotions while entering the trade. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Yeah, it's sort of necessary. Like I said, eventually you're going to start doing it. But if you want to start journaling and you're too lazy to make your own template, it's in the Discord. So it'll track everything for you. You just fill these out, and then on the top, it will automatically calculate your total wins, total losses, your win rate, the total pips you've caught. You just fill these out, put the pictures in if you want. And then for your monthly results, it'll do that too. It's amazing stuff. I think a lot of people who want to start journaling, it's just that one step that's putting them off, is making the table. They're just sort of like, oh, it's going to be too long, which obviously I would say it isn't very good either. Come on. You can at least make a table. But if you don't want to, we made it for you. It'll track your monthly results and daily results. And also, Mark's Trading Hub. This is essentially a lot of things summarized. It's on Notion. If you want to plan the year 2023 roadmap, so these are your goals. I will have, so on and so forth. I started journaling, maybe. Oh, nice, Fernando. Yeah, sick. By the way, guys, I say journaling and logging. I think Fernando's talking about actual journaling. You can do it in real life too. I do it in real life too, just about my day. But for trading itself, if you want to improve, after every single trade, just start writing. Okay, why did I take this trade? What was good about this trade? What was bad about this trade? What were the improvements for next time? That's it. Literally it could be a one sentence each. Just start doing it, and what you're going to notice is you're going to have a lot more clarity the next time you take a trade. I do it, Mark does it. I think Elite Man maybe is starting to do it. I don't know. James probably does do it. All the good traders. It just gives you more clarity when you're trading, and it allows you to actually, I would say, because imagine all of last year, 2022. Imagine how many losses you took and you didn't journal. You're just going to forget the lessons every single time because you're not writing it down. If you've got a bad memory or so on and so forth, you're not going to remember the losses. Or it might not stick in your brain as well compared to if you're writing it every day. So yeah, this is his trading hub. You can put your back testing stuff in here. You can forecast the day. It's pretty good. That's the end of the sales pitch. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it every day. We're gonna plug the Discord every single day. It has to be done. Then once it's actually paid, once we start charging for it, I'll relax, because then we don't want to come across as sleazy salesmen, obviously. But yeah, GJ, nice reaction on the 15-minute. It's looking good. Yeah. Oh shit. Again, Mark. Again. Calling us a scammer when we don't sell anything. Reminds me of some guy called Ballypoor. I haven't seen him in a while, to be fair. Do you reckon he still watches Elite Man? Or not?
Say again.
Didn't hit your stop. Nah, it hasn't. Your bad place. I'm still in. Damn. Timeout, yeah? Fastest timeout I've ever seen. Yeah, your bad plays. I'm still in. Have you went to jet or not? Oh, say, can you see GJ? What was I gonna check? So we have still got 14 people watching. Oh, I guess you guys must find me entertaining. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, only person who speaking who
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I just listen.
It's okay, I talk a lot. Lol on your
Yeah.
own channel. Yeah, trust. That's peak. Your own bot put you in timeout. Wow. Only because they're holding drawdown trade IMAP. What? Lamau. Oh, you're trying to say Lamau, right? Mark is... See, Mark was meant to be prepping for his interview, but he's now on the YouTube chat. So I think... Yeah, now he really has stuff to do. It's okay, Mark. We'll remember this. Leaving the Zoom call 15 minutes early to then only go on the chat. It's okay, bro. Yeah, come on, Yano. Give me some content, bro. We need some lessons in the
Yeah.
chat. We need some content before everyone gets bored.
Yep, I am. Better to try to speak.
It's even
Because my
funnier
English
because
anyway
he's
sucks.
admitting he's a keyboard warrior. That makes it even funnier. I took a buy at 156689. Ooh. Nice. Fernando, I don't remember you being a 1 minute trader, bro. Have you switched to the dark side? 1750p. 156689. Oh, I got you. Fair value gap. Smart money, yeah? Got a little break of structure. That's pretty nice, you know. I'm pretty sure it would. Either your entry was here or here at half it. That's pretty good. Get ready for the ADHD. I'm telling you. Honestly. ADHD, PTSD, all of it. So your entry was 689. What? 1750p? Oh, nice. So you're probably at break even by now, right? I would guess so. That's pretty good. Let's wait for GJ to actually get injected with volume. Oh. I'm gonna do a poll in the chat, guys, just to see how many people are watching, what sort of stuff they're doing. It never lets me do a poll for some reason. Yeah, Yano, come on, brother.
Yes. What?
He's asking. James wants your lessons. Come on. Well, it was a paper trade, but the idea was that I already took a trade earlier today. I didn't want to risk more. Oh, no, fair enough. I'm paper trade, but you can still see the skills, right? So. Yeah. Well, I hope you get your TP, because you getting your TP means I get my TP. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I've been leaning more towards a different style of trading, which I'm pretty sure James, I think you do similar. I said it the other day. It's taking more, not more trades, but moving to break even quicker on your trades, and then the winners that win, they run, as in the longer term trades that end up playing out, they run, and your losses, you save yourself from loads of losses, and it's improved the win rate quite a lot. Yeah, compared to, like, for example, let's say price moves to 0.5R, 1R, move to break even. If it runs, it runs, and then if it doesn't, it doesn't. But you save yourself from those stupid losses where price, price has moved up quite a fair bit, and in your head you know that at this point, if it returns, like, you'll be annoyed, and you just get rid of that whole anxiety, the whole stress. You're like, okay, I've secured my position. You don't have to take profit, but just moving to break even is part of that whole logic that all the big hedge fund traders, managers say. Nice, your plays, you're in 2. Yeah, that's it, James. I'm still figuring out the best way to manage those trades. It's interesting when you're backtesting. There's so many different ways, and you're like, oh, but if I did it this way, I would have got a 10R trade. If I did it this way, 5R, 10R, 15R. But to be fair, that's a good idea, the way you're doing it. Just closing it at the end of the day. So is the logic behind yours that however far it's gone by the end of the day, okay, boom, close? Is that how you're doing it? Because that actually could be a very good way of managing your trades. I still need to look at the overview of all the data. I'm going to do it once I finish all my back testing. But so far, there's loads of longer running trades. It's just about managing how you manage the trade. Because of course, you can say I'm aiming for 10R, 5R, so on and so forth. But that can lead to you taking so many more losses. So it's about managing the trade in the right way. Alright, so we entered for real this time. Price has returned to give us some profit. Let's see. The best time to set a break even. Yeah, so obviously there's the structure way of doing it. But then even that, James, I know you already know, but there's so many different, nuances. Alright, so we are in now. There's 2 ways I can manage this trade, guys. I could move to break even at here and be, save myself from getting stopped out early. I break even at least. Or be safer, move my trade to break even here. Personally, the way I'm going to do it is, I believe that because there are clean candles to the left here, as I was saying earlier, when there's clean candles to the left, it means there's no orders waiting. The only orders in the market currently are the ones that were taken at the bottom, and they're pushing upwards. What I mean by orders is, yes, there might be sellers who entered here, there might be buyers who entered here, but no one, if not very few people, are entering in the middle. For anyone who didn't hear what I said before, most logical traders, even illogical traders, the stupid traders, even they know we're going to enter at support, enter at resistance. In the middle, there's very few orders, so that means whoever has the largest amount of money in the market, they're going to push, price is going to push in that direction. I'm calling it a day, y'all. Have a good day. Happy last trainer. Calm. See you on, for you it's Sunday. That's weird. Alright, calm. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Monday. And yeah, so when price is in the middle, you can expect clean candles to get filled most of the time. So yeah. What I'm gonna do is, once price takes these highs here, move my stop loss to break even, boom, risk secured. Then first target will be this order block here, looking a little dangerous. There we go, lines up with a 1-to-1. So close 50% of the trade here, if not higher, depends on the momentum, to be fair. Close 50% of the trade at the order block, and then longer term targets for me, let's see, I think expecting a structure break, to be fair, of This level here could be a good shout. This purple structure level here lines up roughly with this key level we got sitting here. I'm calling it a good day. Very true. It brings you down to the current scenario. Find your break evens from lower time frames. Yeah, that's it. Because obviously I'm mostly trading this 15 minute. So again, I'm always improving the strategy and back testing, just like Mark is. So you guys are gonna see it evolve more and more. It's funny actually. If you tuned into when we first started streaming, I was actually on the 2 minute chart, moving to break even literally within a second. Once you move to break even, you don't want to go back down. No, sorry. Once you move to break even, you don't want to go back down. You don't want price to go back down because it means it didn't fill in the volume gap, and therefore no value to be found above. Exactly. So once price pushes above this high, and price, let's say price does retrace all the way. To be fair, my entry's in a sort of techie place. I can imagine price retracing into it, then pushing up. But like I was saying before, I just rather just be out of my risk at this point, especially because we're coming to the end of the hour close. You can expect a large push up to finish it off. So I would at this point pull my stop loss to break even. First target will be here, 1-to-1 at the order block. Higher target is the structure break, because like I said, I'm expecting overall a deeper push into that bearish leg that we outlined earlier. And yeah, James, smart money wise. Johnny Falchi, first TP is, I'm gonna mark it out actually. Personally, we are counting break evens as wins though, so let's see if price breaks the high. I don't mind a break even to start off the year, better than a loss. Yeah, so first TP is this order block sitting here. TP1, let me just say, take profit 1. Some big boy text. That's pretty understandable. Of course, however much you want to take off the trade is up to you. Personally, 50% at this point. Might vary trade to trade. In this situation, 50%. And then overall TP, this high here, structure break. Yeah, I want some nice momentum here to finish off the hour. Still, the 30-minute close is very nice. To be fair, if this candle closes here, then the next candle starts pushing up. That will be even better. Because what everyone knows is, if, let's say, whenever a candle starts, it tends to retrace slightly. So I guess the better scenario right now is, brightness is so weird. If price did close here, this candle, there will be a higher chance of the next one retracing and then pushing up. Whereas if we close here, then the next one makes a bottom wick, maybe taps into this gap here, pushes up then, that would be preferable. So I don't mind. Either way, first take profit here, move to break even here, so on and so forth. If that structure is broken and forms FVG. Yeah, I get it, James. That's just not yet. That's not the way I'm doing it yet. Right now I'm doing it more system based, and then the whole fair value gap thing. And second entries, so on and so forth. For FTMO, I'm probably not going to be taking second entries. I think that's something I add on later. Alright, break even point is coming up, guys. So we've got a few people in these GJ buys right now. He is, James. He's not giving me the content.
I'm not
carrying the
sleeping.
stream. This is why you're in the call. I'm carrying the stream right now. What's going on?
I don't know about what talk.
Nah, it's calm. I was joking. I was joking. Don't worry.
James, I know you wanna join with us.
The people wanna see your charts. They're like, who's this Yanor Tisla guy in the chat? Why is it Mark here? Yanor, bro, show your chart.
Yeah, Mark, come back here. We want you back.
Yanor will show his eventually. He said he set himself a target of before the year ends he'll show his chart. I said, bro, 3 months. Come on. It's just showing your chart. It ain't that deep.
So I'll tell you, you're gonna enter EU too, or still waiting?
I was focusing on GJ to be honest. To be fair, it's starting to be a nice rejection. Talk about trading. Are you talking to me or I'm talking to Yana? Yeah, he is, man. Takes 10 trades a day. Come on, what? Which one of us is taking 10 trades a day? Come on. Apart from James, actually.
James.
Yeah, that EU close is actually looking nice. That is looking very nice.
So
Like I said, the logic was
those
bullish structure overall. We had a slow retracement downwards, left behind an order block. Liquidity right below that order block. We've left these equal lows left behind here. So we know we've got orders waiting on both sides. The orders from the higher side have been grabbed. So the only way I'll enter this though is because I'm very picky with my structure. Let's check what the structure is like on the 5-minute. Did we tap into the... Yeah, we did.
so soon you're gonna enter
right.
then?
The only way I'll be entering here is if we power is off and I want to see an... Yeah, but so how are you watching the stream, James? I don't understand. Yeah, so if we break this low here, that's the only way I'll enter. If the candle itself... Because right now, if this candle closes here, we've still got this bullish structure. So I can't really... Not can't, but it doesn't make sense to sell into it. How are you watching the stream, James? What's going on?
Probably in the bone, and maybe he have the
That's the
power
hour.
bank.
Yeah. GJ is still pushing up. So far, so good for a nice close. Okay, let me delete this fib now. Essentially, once we break past this high, break even. You know what? Because some people are really stupid, I'm gonna put here stops to break even. You know, some people don't have common sense. So
Or someone is new, was coming now, and don't know.
No, actually, yeah, true, but still. if you're new, you shouldn't be copying my trade anyway. I'd say you should just be listening.
I mean, someone else says that our stream was joining, and see.
I mean, the stream, I'll be honest, the main point of the stream, right? We've got many different reasons for starting the stream. The main reason I started the stream is, me and Mark, is when I first started trading, I watched Roger Banks and all the rest, those live streamers doing it, and I thought it'd be cool to do it one day. Also, it's a good way of growing the group. Also, I don't mind giving out free money. I think it's actually giving back to everyone else. But also, mainly, it's about having someone to talk to, or having a trading community to actually, you know, not motivate you, but give you a reason to actually jump on the chart every day. You have some people to talk to, so on and so forth. There's loads of things I could say. I could say it's to make money, but we don't charge for live streams. It's just a group. Nah, I didn't, James. I can check the Discord. So yeah, no trade on EU for me, guys. It's bullish structures in the way. Oh, say. My neighbours must hate me. My flatmates probably talk shit about me, Sorry, boss.
Why he would do that?
I'll check Discord if it's on here. Alright, so the hour has closed. Yeah, yo, bear. I guess with your sort of entries, maybe it is. But the thing is, with the hour, if we are to push up, you can expect a bottom wick, right? So let's see how it plays out. Could be a nice bottom wick, or we just get the momentum straight into this order block here. Let's see. Is it on members analysis, James? Yeah, you could easily see a tap into this order block here, then push up. But let's see. I don't go on the 5 minute usually. But logically that could happen easily. Alright, Enigma. We're nearly at 100 members too. That's good.
Yep.
Where is your
18
EUR?
people more.
Is it 18? Yeah.
18 people more than is 100.
Can't see it at the moment. But we have reached. I'll check that in a bit, James. Alright, so at this point, like I said, the hour, we could get a retracement now. Actually, no, you know what? It hasn't taken the high yet. I won't move yet. Once it takes the high though, I will move my stops to break even. Secure the trade, take your risk off the table. And that's it. You don't want to do it too early, right? Clearly got a little resistance towards it. One thing, to be fair, I noticed last time was price has a chance of creating equal highs, then dropping, potentially. So it's actually a good idea to move to break even before price breaks the highs. As what could happen is, we creates liquidity here, triggers in sellers, and baits the buyers, then drops down. Potentially. Yeah, I would say essentially it's the same logic. We're about to take the highs, so at this point I'm going to move to break even. We're basically breaking the level. Like I said, stops to break even at this point. Depending on you, if you think, I don't know if everyone else is in this trade, right? Or anyone copied the trade. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Manage the risk based on how you want to manage it. Personally, I believe at this point, I want price to just keep pushing up. I want the momentum. We've been waiting. Clean candles to the left. And I'd rather not price push down. So at this point, stops have been rolled to break even. Here we go.
We have trade, break even, nice.
So, we're starting the year off with a break-even trade. We count break-evens as wins, that's better than a loss. So perfect. Stop loss at break-even. Risk-free trade. You can all hold your. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sorry. But,
well, at least you didn't lose.
Yeah, could have been a loss, but I don't mind even if we did.
Yeah,
lose.
it was so close. If you watch.
I know, it's like 2 pips away. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, even if I did lose, the reason we have the stats on the bottom right here is so that over time you guys see, okay, they might have lost today, but overall they obviously got a high win rate. They're good traders. That's why we started putting these results here. You can see Discord here. Discord is where Mark puts his trades. Total win 6, total losses 2. Pretty good. That's just this year. So already. So yeah, that's the whole point of the stream results. So regardless of the outcome, let's say I did lose, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, so right now stops are break even. Pretty good. First profit will be taken at this level here if price doesn't retrace now. Let's put this. That should be pretty clear. Let's see. I would rather we just get that momentum now. Had a nice strong 15-minute close. Yeah, let's see what happens. So James, with your trading, would you be moving to break even and just re-entering? Yeah, crazy. 36 wins, 6 losses. That's mad. You're more than ready for FTMO, man. You should smash
Seems
that.
he's scalper too.
Yeah, it's bear trades.
Every day he going out, then he going back in. Like all time. I watch, what the fuck?
The thing is, if you sort out your rules to a point where you know you can follow your rules, then you actually find that opportunity loads of the time. Sorry, a lot of the time. You keep seeing the opportunity again and again. You know, and you manage your risk well. Like with James, he moves to break even quite fast, I'm pretty sure. Then yeah, why not? If you got the discipline and it's part of your plan, then yeah. But we'll see if your attitude changes, James, once you start getting a little more money. Or, you know, you get FTMO, so on and so forth. But if you think about it logically, it should be the same once you got more money. It's just about psychology. Because every trade you take on a live account, it does drain you. Everyone knows that. When I say drain you, I mean literally takes your energy away from you. Yeah, let's see what happens. I need to stop being fidgety with the chart. It's done. Risk-free trade, pretty good. 100% win rate, boys. Dubs in the chat. Nah, listen. It's a joke. I shouldn't really show this on stream, but yeah. Like James, right now are they all paper trades, or do you have an actual like small account you're actually trading on? Because I'm sure you know. I said you've been trading a while. Every live trade, it like sort of takes your energy away from you. It's good, obviously, because this is our job. You know, of course it's gonna take energy, but compared to other things, it sort of desensitizes you. It's crazy. It's funny, like I think professional traders say, oh, you need to get to the point where you can win or lose and it doesn't affect you. I don't think it's about it not affecting you. I think it's that you're desensitized. Like when you know that the emotions you get from losing or winning, you literally become addict. Yeah, you become addicted to the high or low. I think that's how it works. The same chart I sent earlier, I'm still holding that GG trade. Nice. So where was the exact entry? I think your entry was somewhere around here, right? And where would your stop loss be, your bear plays? At the low or higher up? I'm trading 2 live accounts and I still trade a demo when I don't place live trades. Nice. That's pretty good. Look at the chart I sent. Okay, boss. We shall see. We got 5 minutes left. Alright, you know what? We got 5 minutes left of this 15-minute. At this point, it makes even more sense to be at break even, personally. If we don't get this momentum now on this candle or the next, I don't want to be in the trade anyway, to be honest. So, let's see. Let's hope we get that momentum. Keeps me on my toes. Yeah. That's why I need more trades, James. My ADHD is not satisfied. I need to be trading all the time. Can't be having one trade a week. What's that? I was built for 10 trades a day. What you mean? You know?
I tell you wanna be greedy like James, like I see.
Not even greedy, bro.
Don't you?
I just want. I feel like if you take a trade a week, it's like it doesn't feel. It can sort of feel, not feel like you're being. You're not fulfilled. Not to be too deep. You don't feel like you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. So this was James in the chat, guys. This is the trade he caught. Nice. Wait, well, there's more than one trade here. So you had a long here that looks like a loss, if not just about missed your loss. A very nice short here, and this long here. That's pretty good. So you're ping-ponging the markets, yeah? Yeah, there is here, James. It could retrace. Like I said, I'm out of the trade. Well, I might break even. Let's see this chart. No. It will pull to fair value, then enter, but only next. James, I can almost predict that too. I just have rigid rules at the moment, very structured rules. The whole intuition side, or whatever the way you trade, I'll come back to that later. For FTMO, I'm just not playing it safe, but you know what I mean. Basically being a pussy. That's what I'm doing right now. For FTMO, I'm being too cautious. It's got to be done though. Wow, your bear plays. Very nice. Can I change a trade? No. This trade is placed in the FTMO. Oh, that's beautiful, man. What sort of risk are you doing too? Personally, one side trading, I'm going to be risking 1%, 1.5% to start off with, and as soon as I get into profit, 2%. So yeah, you're the same. From the first trade I take will be a little less than 2%. Then from that point on, I'm going to be risking 2-3%, just to get it over with. Honestly, with challenges, you just get it over with. The more and more I've been seeing these videos online, or not even videos, just from experiencing it, like people can get it done in one trade. You can build it up to be this massive thing, FTMO, but you can literally do it in one trade. If you trust your strategy, I'm not saying aim for one trade, but if you trust your strategy, you know it has a high win rate, you trust in your mental stability, then yeah, risk 2%, and then just quickly move to break even and let your runners run. It's just a challenge at the end of the day. You're not making any money. You're not gonna. The money you spent on the fee shouldn't be affecting you mentally. So yeah, it's just get it over with. But yeah, this is amazing trade. You called it before as well. Meanwhile, it's still delayed. Let's see if the next 15-minute candle does. At this point, it's looking very slow. We might get retracement. On the lower time frames, we had a break of structure, of course. Could get a retracement here. From what I've seen with GJ, it does like to have momentum too, though. So let's see. This is so cool. How do you send charts where it updates for you? Elite man, do you know how to do that?
No.
Look at this.
Because I don't.
It's updating live. I remember seeing this ages ago. I've never known how to do it. What was I gonna do? Elite man, you sent a chart, didn't you?
Yeah, I sent him the chart.
Temps, yeah. Honestly, I wish you the best. Your bad plays. Since I'm in the trade too, not because you're. But yeah, now honestly, if you I would say definitely secure something, but obviously you've got your own plan, you've got your own way of trading. If I was you, if it's like your first trade on FTMO, secure something from that. Like even if it's a tiny amount, I'd secure something because you're up like 1 to 3 right now. But it's all up to you. I don't want to influence you and make you, just follow your plan basically at the end of the day. From what it seems like, you are a good trader. So, where are you from anyway? UK, US? How old are you? Where do you live? UK, nice. UK team. Okay, you're young then. 18 and you're doing FTMO, yeah? Fair enough. That's a good age to start, and if you're that good at trading already, I can't imagine once you're older. Bristol, Exeter. What part of the UK is Exeter from? I've heard of it. I'm not sure. Is it north, south? Off the top of my head, is it south?
Yeah, so be.
I think Exeter's just outside of London, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm in Loughborough, if you know where that is. Okay, yeah, you're down south. I'm in Loughborough, just near Nottingham. So basically, Midlands. Me and Mark, we're originally from Worcester. We're both from Worcester, just below Birmingham. Everyone will know this meme. Worcestershire sauce. That's where we're from. Of course, we had to start the live stream. But yeah. That's cool, man. Another UK guy. Another person for the meetups once we start them. Or we'll all go down to Estonia. Innit, Yana? Estonia meetup.
Shit.
Blood sausages. We're going to have to find some halal ones for me.
Yeah. And then I'm oldest here. Yet.
How old are you? 38?
31.
Oh, I thought you said 38. Oh, nice. Not that old.
Old man.
Uncle Lou's older than you. Don't worry. Cover your earth. Wherever Uncle Lou's at.
I think next week he was coming back.
Yeah, I think he said so. His kids were sick or so on and so forth.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be fun trading it live. I've got a lot of back testing to do as well. The strategy's there. I'm just collecting more data because, like I said, I need more pairs to trade. So far, it's looking like it's going to be GJ, EUR USD, and gold. Gold, yeah, and then going to be adding 2 more pairs on by the end of the month, inshallah. Yeah,
You know what you're gonna add.
What was that?
You know what you're gonna add.
You mean the other 2 pairs?
Yeah.
Maybe silver. I don't know why I'm attracted towards silver, but maybe it's a Muslim
Okay,
thing.
silver.
But yeah, most likely another Forex pair, potentially GBP USD, simply because I can use the correlation of EU and GJ towards my advantage. And 1 more pair,
Yep.
still deciding. See, James,
Maybe
platinum isn't actually platinum. Do you know platinum is worth less than gold? Did you know?
Yeah, you know.
How is platinum worth? All these companies, they have platinum as above gold. It's actually worth less. Crazy stuff.
Yeah,
You learn something new every day.
indeed.
I'm just waffling, guys, because I've got nothing to talk about. The trade's about to take profit.
James can teach you how to trade platinum.
Yeah, I mean, if
Don't
there's
you say it.
anything special about it, yeah. Did you know there's 5% gold in platinum crucibles? Is a platinum crucible like a gold bar? Is it like a bar of platinum, you mean? What's a crucible? Alright,
don't know.
guys, so 50%, close your trade. That's a real W. So put W's in the chat. Let's go. First trade of the year on stream. Beautiful stuff. Like I said, analysis was there all along. We're looking for a deeper push into the leg on the higher time frames. We snapped into an order block, lower time frame structure, got a rejection. Pushing into the higher end of this leg was the main idea. So as we reached this order block here and the 1-to-1, taking off 50% of the trade. Very nice. Suffered a little drawdown at the start. Of course, recovered quickly. Missed the stop loss by about 2 pips. So we stayed in by the just about. Now the rest of the trade, we're targeting 157. Let's just let me simplify this. 157,850 is the overall target. Take off the rest of the trade there. Yeah. So move your stop loss. I'm guessing you took the trade too, Johnny. I did say move stop loss to break even before, but if you haven't already, personally I would definitely be a stop loss now. I break even now, because you don't want it to push down and you just lose the gains, right? That wouldn't make sense. So yeah, wherever you entered, move your stop loss there, or the logical thing to do is move your stop loss to slightly above break even. Move it to a pip above break even, because if you get stopped out of break even, you still have commission and you have spread. So if you purely put your stop loss at your entry, everyone knows this, most people know this, but you're going to end up making a loss. So move your stop loss to about 1 pip above break even. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good.
Good start.
No, very good start to the year.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, bro. The banner covers the graph. Now you say it. Now you say it. After I've been talking about it the whole stream. But yeah, Elite Man, you should have told me. What is the value of SL? I'm not sure what you mean. If you mean the actual price, wherever your entry is, move your stop loss to a pip above there. So, for example, if I entered 156,914, I would move my stop loss to 1 pip above there, so 156,924. Yeah, let's hope this keeps running, because obviously the overall analysis was for a deeper push. No problem. The overall analysis is for a deeper push into this bearish leg. You can see here, clean candles to the left. That's the overall analysis. So from here, the anticipation is that this is the beginning of that move. So we are expecting a massive move from here. Could be wrong. Price could of course push back down before doing that. Wouldn't be surprised. But if we can get the take of these highs at least, small structure break, that would be beautiful. 1 to 3 to start off the year. Beautiful stuff. Hi everyone from Kenya and ready to learn. Oh, welcome Phyllis. Nice to meet you. We got a couple trade. I think we have another trade from Kenya here too. One from Nigeria. We got quite a few Africans in the chat. In the group.
Around a lot of people. A lot of people.
Yeah, we're slowly like ticking off every country, you know.
Yeah.
I'm from South Africa. Shut up, James. Shut up, bro. What you did?
James, you're gonna teach these people.
You're the one teaching, James. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on the call.
You're gonna be.
Yeah, EU.
You're gonna be teacher.
EU analysis made sense for it to drop. I just personally had no good entry. Yeah. Yano is teaching.
James, you are EU daddy. Don't forget that.
EU sensei. He's the EU sensei.
Ah, he's gonna be daddy.
EU dad. Okay, maybe if that's what you want to call him, you can call him that. But yeah, guys.
Yeah,
so
I gotta call him.
anyone else who's watching, if you want updates on this trade, how it goes, join the Discord group. I'll try to put a link in the chat. Let's see if it's still there. There we go. It's free, by the way. We're not charging. We're not scammers. It's a free group. If you want updates on how this trade goes, I'll be posting in there. I'll post the analysis like in Word format on there too. And
I'll post
that'll all
the
be
analysis.
Yeah, that'll be on there. So if you want updates on it, join the group. Mark always posts his trades on there. So if you see in the bottom right, it says Discord results, total wins 6, total losses 2, win rate 75%. That's Mark's trade so far this year. Again, he doesn't post it for signals. He posts it just so you guys can see his analysis. But he does put the before. He posts it before and then lets you know the results if you do want to take signals. And yeah, it's good to learn from. Like I said, I'll post updates on this trade. Let's see if it hits the 1 to 3. And in 5 minutes we shall be finished. That's why I'm letting you know. Yeah, Phyllis, hope you stick around, man. I guess it's a good first trade for you to see from the group. Yano, when do you reckon we'll hit 1,000 subscribers? What's your prediction? If you got a prediction.
I think maybe next year.
Good
1,000.
operation. It was a good operation. Thank you, Johnny. Sorry, what was that, Yano?
I think next year.
Next year?
Maybe before.
Next month or next year?
You mean
1,000.
2000?
1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, next year.
Not Discord,
Yeah,
YouTube.
probably this year. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean
Next
Discord?
year, bro. You crazy? No, I mean,
probably.
yeah, James. He's crazy, bro. What do you mean next year? I mean YouTube subscribers. I reckon we could hit it literally by the end of next month if the growth keeps happening. I don't want to put my hopes up.
Possible.
I like to think big.
I think this month.
No, I think next month we'll hit 1,000 subscribers.
But we have 2 weeks
next
more,
year,
so
bro.
I think
next
this.
year he will share his chart. Yeah, your time frame's all messed up, you know. You need to like half everything, like
Well,
divide everything you say
Well, I
by
was
4. Honestly.
I was understanding it was 100. Like I was thinking of
Did
mean
you think I
Yodoba.
was talking about Discord or did you think I said 100,000 subscribers?
Was 100. You said. I was understand about that. You know, my English sucks.
No,
So-
I think you misheard me though. I just said, when do you reckon we'll hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube next year?
Yeah, but
All right. What shall I ask the poll?
2 months more, then we're gonna end, right?
Guys, I can't think of a good question. I can't lie, so I'm just asking a generic question. There we go. So the vote. No, not that. Where can we
Next week,
go?
James, you're gonna join us in stream.
Where's the chat gone, brother? Yeah, James, are you ever gonna jump on the call just for the live streams? I mean, I guess if you're doing
He
your
needs
FTMO,
next week.
no, but I guess if he's doing his FTMO, you might want to wait on it. You might, you want to focus.
Ah,
Me personally, obviously, I'm so cool. I'm gonna take my FTMO on the live stream. You know, I'm so cool. I'm gonna do it in front of everyone.
yeah.
We'll see how my psychology manages. The way I was saying it to Mark was, we were talking about this. We were saying, we'll see how my psychology. Would I be, would I get emotional damage trying to do FTMO on live stream? But the way I see it, I've actually done it before and passed it. The FTMO. First, number 1. Number 2, I think trading on live stream is way more challenging than actually doing your FTMO challenge, in my opinion. When there's literally people, if you get used to people watching you trade on live, literally live, they can see when you lose, see when you win. FTMO will be easy for you.
Well, James know he gonna trade in front of me because I'm gonna rust him.
Yeah.
You know that. That's why he gonna do it in private.
There we go. There's psychology goes crazy when you start. Yeah, I've done it before the Your Best plays. I've actually done it on past before, made money from it. So it's nothing new. Like I said, trading live, on live stream is very, I would say the fact that I can do this while still, remaining calm. Of course, we'll see. I'm not trying to act cool or trying to be overconfident, but it should be fine. Again, another reason, if you're worried about your FTMO, you're doing it wrong in the first place. You should not be worried about your FTMO. Psychology grows crazy. I'll do the FTMO live on stream. Nice, James. We'll have your energy. We'll have your energy with us, brother. My psychology is solid. Hit that subscribe. You're funded. I used to be, but it was I was 19 when I did it, and I wasn't mentally prepared. That's my sort of reasoning for it. Then yeah, I ended up losing it. This was last year, not now. So then I just figured let's focus on the mental side. Then I'll do FTMO again. So at that stage now. But Mark, the other guy you saw on the stream, he is funded with FTMO. He has been for a while. Which account? I had the 100,000. So I had the £100,000 account, made about 3.5k from it. So probably I made 6x on my initial investment of the FTMO. So I did pretty good. But like I said, mentally I wasn't prepared for it. I was going through some other stuff in real life and I ended up losing it. But no excuses, that's why I'm doing it now. Just make sure when you're doing your FTMO, you cut off the outside distractions and whatever else is going on, make sure it does not interfere. Because that's it. Words of advice from a 21-year-old kid. What's your goals now? Take over the world, bro. That's the goals. This is just the beginning. The goal is to first get to the top of the trading industry, remove all these scammers, essentially change personal goals. Obviously, I can say money, this and that, so on and so forth. But the main goal is honestly just to be the best possible traders we can be and be at the top of the trading industry. In terms of goals, of course, yeah, fully funded FTMO and potentially other funding firms later on. But right now, sole focus is FTMO. The challenge I'll be taking, if that's what you're asking, is 100k. Again. Which one did you take? Is yours 140k, your bear plays? You might have told me earlier. You €10. Well, I make millions, not like you, James. Pete. Or James, you would have that. I have two 140k. What? You're taking them both right now, Yoba plays? Jeez. I mean, fair enough. If you pass it with this trade, if you haven't hit 1 to 5 already, fair enough. I would say just be prepared for when you do make that money. If you make that money once you pass both already. Well, was that on this trade? You hit the 1 to 5 now? If so, fair play, man. Your bear plays. Guys, we just witnessed history be made. Your bear plays past his FTMO. I thought so. I was wondering. I was like, surely his trades hit 1 to 5 by now. I didn't want to say anything. But nice. So that's basically max funding, right? $400k dollars. This trade was for both accounts. Yeah, that's nice, man. This is the thing. That's what I'm telling you guys. You can do it in one trade. So it's don't build it up to be this massive thing. Just focus on the strategy. This trade was. I swear you just said you were doing your challenge over, please. Am I just am I not reading your thingy properly? Oh no, hang on. Yeah, you said this trade is placed on the FTMO I have. Wow. In that case, wow, that's. So you're doing a My Forex Funds challenge. Yeah, that's the thing. So my first goal is get fully funded with FTMO, then start stacking all these other ones. Me and Mark are gonna take over all of them. Get as much as possible. then a lot of the money we make, we're just gonna put back into the group, keep growing it. Now that's amazing. That's rated, man, because you called it all before. You caught the win too, caught the buys, amazing stuff. I can't wait for you to keep posting your charts in the Discord. You're another good trader to add to, you know, everyone else. And I hope you stick around for the live streams. Anyway, it is 9:35. Like I said, I'm gonna post updates on this trade. So far, it's obviously a W. First trade of the year, so beautiful. Couldn't have started it off better. Now we're gonna shoot off. Tomorrow at 7:30 we'll be back, same time.
Tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow, 7:30.
Tomorrow is weekend. Today's free day.
Yeah, it is. I was in flow state, bro. I was ready. Yeah, no weekend live streams yet, guys. Maybe one day, not yet, for like back testing or whatever. But I guess I'll see you all Monday. It's been a good week. 100% win rate week. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, join the Discord for updates. Subscribe, so on and so forth. See you lot Monday. Thanks for tuning in.